So here's something a lot of you Prius owners might have an issue with. That's the fact Toyota made this part plastic. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is where the oil filter cartridge lives. You saw me change the oil filter in a previous video. It's plastic. Today we're going to change that. This is what we now have. Aluminum. Let's go put it in. I'm due for an oil change anyway. I'm at 231,757 miles. I've already gone 4,999 miles on this change. So it's time. Let's get the tools and parts necessary for today. Of course, you need the oil, 5W30 high mileage, full synthetic. Your oil filter, an ST10358. And today we're going to use a new part. Here's the part number 15620-40030. Ask for that at your local Toyota dealership. That's where I got this one from. I only paid $25 for it, so that's going to be part of the Overland budget. Because it's crappy when one of these breaks out on the trail. Especially if you don't have a replacement. Tools for the change. Of course, your 14 fluted socket. 3/8 socket wrench. 14 millimeter socket. Mine's still red. Today I'm going to be incorporating just a small extension and an adapter to go from 1/2 inch to 3/8. I'm sorry, 3/4 inch. And my torque wrench. I want to get a little more precise today. You don't have to have a torque wrench, but it's okay. If you do, use it. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, if you're doing this for the first time, you might need a persuader. In this case today, it's going to be this hammer. Little 3-pound baby sledge. Just in case you got a little stuck bolt. No whamming on things. Hey guys, still with me? Cool. So, alright, let's orient ourselves. This direction is the front. This way is back. Oil filter cartridge housing. Let's take it off with our 14 fluted socket. Lefty loosey, righty tighty. And out she comes. Alright, let's go outside the cart and change this. Okay. Here's the old one. Here's the new one. So, some people have said that the core inside here is different than the core inside here. Yeah. In fact, here's the old core. Ooh. Leave that down for right now. Put that right here. Here's a new one. Core. Alright. Let's compare. They are exactly the same height, same width, same spring. So you can replace this with this without having to replace the core, like I'm doing right now. So, hang on. Okay, and we're back. So, let's get this ready to put on the car. Let's get this ready to chuck in the bin. Alright. Filter. New filter. Oh, they're made in America now. They used to say China. There's your new O-ring. These are O-rings at this point. It's not a gasket at this size. Take it. Get some oil on it. There we go. Get it down on the threads. Up the new housing. Now remember, as I said last time, there is a groove. It's right here. Let's get that down all the way. See? Not up here. Sometimes you get it up here. That's not where it goes. It goes here. This groove. The aluminum and the plastic ones. Important. Now, let's go put this under the car. Oh, hey, you're back. I just got here. Here's the part. Ugh. Let's wipe this off a little bit. Alright. Of course, once again, let's put it back in by hand first. Oh. See, I didn't get it the first time. There we go. Alright, back to our fluted wrench. Tighten this down. Now, this aluminum cap calls for 40, what was it, Newton meters? I don't know what a Newton meter is. My torque wrench does foot-pounds. So, calculated torque elbow and the torque wrench both agreed to be 29 foot-pounds of torque for this new aluminum oil housing. Let's leave that on and actually do that torque. Okay, let's torque. See how tight that was? 29 foot-pounds isn't a lot. You're not putting your weight in it. You're not even putting your shoulder in it. You don't want to strip this. It's the last one you're going to have to buy. Unless you strip it. Alright, now let's go to draining the oil. Right here. Okay, time for the oil drain. Oh, that was great. Ooh, the color's nice too. Still kind of that dark amber, reddish maroon color. And now you can really see it. Motor's running clean. Alright, we'll come back when this is done draining. Alright, it's pretty much done now. Ah, the one thing I was trying not to do. Okay, well, no worries. We've all dropped a bolt. Hand thread first. Wipe it off. All right. Now let's put 22 foot-pounds of torque on this. We're all aluminum now. Oh. I already hit it. It was so subtle. Yeah. 22 foot-pounds. It's really light. You would think it'd be more, but no. Don't do more. Okay, now next let's go back up top and put the oil in. Hey guys, now we're back up top. Ooh. Sky's looking kind of cloudy. Alright, let's do this fast then. So, to open the hood, this is for the beginners. Open the driver's door, come right on down here to the hood lever, flip up. you'll hear a clunk come from the front end. Hopefully. At this age, you don't know. Come over here. Hood's ajar. Right down in here. I don't know if the camera's picking it up or not. There it is. Your safety latch. Give it a little thumbs up. Up comes the hood. Here's your prop rod. Pop it down. And I gotta hold this with my other arm. Okay. And it goes in a hole. Right there. Okay. Now, this time I get to show you how to take off the engine cover. Just grab right here. Lift up. Kind of firm. But not too hard. I got one. Right there. And there's one about right here. Here it is. Reach your hand under, lift up. This one should be easier. And there's one in the back. I think I broke him before sometime. Right there. Just kind of reach in, kind of force it up. Alright, now this is all loosey-goosey. Put this under. Alright, now, right here is where I usually use the persuader. I don't know why. Every time I tighten it, I can never untighten it. Now, I'm telling you, you don't go crazy. Got a persuader. I'm going to grab my little extension and watch this. Let's set you down. Right there. Right here on the little corner. Tap. 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 Oh, maybe a little harder tap. There you go. All right. Put the cap where you'll see it. Actually, let's put it right here. That seems good. Yeah, right there. All right. Let's go grab a funnel. And funnel. All right, let's pour the oil. We're going to try to do this one-handed. Cap down. You know what? No. No, we're not. Because I don't like to showboat, and I'm just going to make a big mess. Because we all will. Let's put you down. Hopefully don't fall down. And we'll pour approximately 4.5 quarts. In here. Yeah, sure. Alright, don't worry. I got you. Let's put this cap back on. Let's put the cover back on. Matching up our 3 studs again. There's the one back there. There's one up here. And if those are lined up, that one should. Firm but gentle push. There we go. Alright, now let's tell the car that we changed the oil. Okay, we are in the car. Now, we want to get rid of that message. Oil maintenance required soon. In order to do that, I'm going to go here to your steering wheel. Push trip until we get to trip A. There we go. Alright, turn the car off. Now, press and hold the kilometer button right here. And then you have to push the power button twice. Do not put your foot on the brake. If you do, you have a green light. In this case, green light does not mean go. You want no light. Whoops. Push it twice. After you push it twice, you'll see the display say resetting oil maintenance data. Wait for the bar to finish, and it says complete. Now what I like to do, I like to go to trip B. And I like to reset it. As you see, I had 4,993.2 miles, and I was at about 43 miles per gallon and 33 miles per hour. Not bad. Reset it to 0. Now you have an oil maintenance clock. 5,000 miles as an interval. Turn the car off. Now, good job. You changed your oil. And you did a little upgrade from the Toyota parts bin. By the way, if I didn't mention it before, that part that I gave you the part number for belongs, well, its original equipment vehicle was the Scion XB. So, with that in mind, you will now understand why later on in the big build, why there's so many random parts from other vehicles. Thanks, Toyota. Made a big parts bin for me to dig from. Oh, and if I didn't say it already, good job. You're doing your own maintenance. And I got 231,000 miles. How far can you go? Hey, sorry, I guess that wasn't the end. So, turns out I forgot that there's still another extra part that you need. So listen up. It's right here. Learn from my mistake. Don't make your own. Well, make your own. That's how you learn. Hang on. So, right here, this is literally the part that I forgot. It's a tiny plug that goes in the end of that oil filter housing. Here's the part number. I got this from Napa because I needed it now and I needed it today and I couldn't wait for Toyota to ship me one like tomorrow. So anyway, the Napa part number calls a 917-016-P. I would assume the P stands for a plug. But like I said, that's the Napa number. And it's an oil filter cap plug. Go figure. So, that's another $10.25 to the $5,000 budget. Along with that $25 part. But that's the last one that I'm going to have to buy. So, I'm saving money in the long run by getting this. Oh, and as you can see, it says tightened to 13 Newton meters. So, like 13 Newton meters, that's, I want to say it's only like 8 foot-pounds. My torque wrench doesn't go that low. But let's go under the car and I'll show you how, like, easy. You hear? Good. Alright, right here. That's the oil filter housing I just put on. I'll slide you over a little bit. There it is. Alright, so this cap literally just goes in the end. That's where my problem came from. I shot oil. Hand tighten first. Yeah, see? Right there. I'm sorry, my hand was in the way the whole time. Let me redo that. Right in, just like so. Okay. Now the end of this looks like it's a 3/8 ratchet. I just want to take it. Oh, lefty loosey. There. That should literally be it. I just used my fingers. Don't go any tighter. It's only 8 Newton meters apparently. Or 8 foot-pounds. My bad. So anywho. Alright. Good job. You didn't make the mistake I did. You changed your oil too. And you upgraded the part. What's next that you want to see in the Eco Overlander series?